Imagine swarms of drones hovering over most of Southern California. The thought makes a lot of residents uneasy, but it's exactly what Sean Barr of the San Diego Regional Economic Development Corporation hopes to see. Barr has been working with a coalition of defense industry advocates to brand San Diego as the drone capital of the world. To ensure that drone makers put down stakes in San Diego, Barr and his allies are trying to convince the FAA to base a lucrative drone test site here. The range they're envisioning would be expansive, blanketing almost all of Southern California.
So it extends from the China Lake Edwards Air Force Base area, west to the ocean, south to the Mexican border, and then east to the Arizona border.
Our 1/5 scale drone, it's got the 500-pound bombs.
When people like Dave Patterson of San Diego Veterans for Peace hear about Barr's plans, they don't picture a new economic golden age. They foresee an Orwellian police state.
If they're going to fly, 10,000 drones around Southern California, what are they going to do with all that surveilling information?
The legal boundaries aren't clear yet, but Barr's coalition remains focused on securing drone jobs for San Diego. Similar efforts have been hatched in Nevada, and in Oklahoma, and North Dakota and New York and Maryland and Massachusetts. The FAA has received over 50 test site proposals since February. Barr thinks San Diego can beat the competition. He estimates that about 7,000 local jobs are already dedicated to drones. Then there's San Diego's weather, ideal for year-round flight testing, not to mention its large military presence. With law enforcement, scientists, and farmers all coveting this technology, Barr thinks San Diego's drone economy is poised to double within this decade.
That there is an opportunity for it to grow significantly.
Representative Duncan D. Hunter sees that opportunity too. His district relies on jobs tied to two of the world's biggest drone developers, Northrop Grumman and General Atomics. During a recent visit to Northrop Grumman's Rancho Bernardo facilities, Congressman Hunter marveled at the futuristic machines being developed in San Diego.
Everybody's going to be looking to you and to be looking at us here to see what is the next thing. What's it going to be in 20 years? What's it going to be in 25 years? So we get to, Terminator 3 when we don't have to do anything.
The machines, they're starting to take over.
But frankly, that's probably where it's going.
And where it's going troubles the ACLU of San Diego and Imperial counties. Legal director David Loy argues that drones aren't properly regulated yet, threatening our privacy, civil liberties, and even our lives.
We have very serious concerns about the government targeting American citizens for killing far from any battlefield without any form of due process at all.
Loy could be alluding to a 2011 drone strike in Yemen that killed Anwar al-Awlaki, a suspected al-Qaeda recruiter who also happened to be an American citizen. The ACLU argues that these targeted killings, reportedly responsible for hundreds of civilian deaths in the Middle East, set a dangerous precedent. Even local drone industry boosters like Congressman Hunter worry about this technology. Just after praising a crowd of Northrop Grumman employees, he said lawmakers urgently need to discuss what can and can't be done with drones.
Part of being an American is being able to do what you want to do without having people looking at you or questioning you. And I think that plays right into the UAV conflict that we're going to have because, yes, it's going to be good for jobs. It could be steps forward in the way that we handle wildfires and the way that we have police chases and the way that we do a lot of things. But the downsides, especially when it comes to privacy, I think are fairly great.
San Diego Veterans for Peace have been protesting outside a General Atomics facility here in Poway every week for the last 7 months. One way they help bring this issue to life is by putting people in the crosshairs of a model Reaper drone.
And our Fourth and Fifth Amendment rights are going to go up in the cloud of drones if we're not careful.
Despite these concerns, Sean Barr's Economic Development Coalition says drone jobs are coming to the U.S. no matter what, and San Diego should be the region to reap the economic rewards. The ACLU's David Loy thinks that focusing on where drones are made is beside the point.
Wherever the drones are manufactured, the issue is how are they being used?
David Wagner, KPBS News.